Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Hello once again. Thank you very much for joining me here on Movie Ninja. And today I'm going to be talking about the new Disney trailer, Cruella, that came out recently. And one, I did not know that they were making a movie for this particular Disney villain. But, so I can't technically say devise all expectations. I had no expectations. But, wow. I mean, just... I feel bad for TikTok in some ways. I feel bad for, I feel like a lot of people are gonna do fashion things related to Flash paper right now, and I'm like, please don't. There's a reason Flash paper has never been a staple of the fashion industry. Okay? It's not meant for that. Okay? What do we see from the trailer? She's crazy. Okay? Do not attempt to develop any sort of high-end wardrobe out of Flash paper. Anyways, so, okay. Putting that aside, this looks like an origin story, is what it's like. And this can actually work for this character. So, we already know who this character is because of the original animated version. And there was a Glen Coast version that came out, I don't know when exactly it came out. I think it was the later 90s. I don't think it was like the 2000s or whatever. But it was a live-action Disney movie, like with CGI puppies and whatnot. And even as a kid, I remember, I was at the theater, I saw it as a kid, and I was like, what is this? Why is this? This looks like the origin story of a gangster. Kind of like a Disney gangster. This is it's so over the top. It's so colorful and bombastic and outlandish that you can't help but notice it. And that seems to be the point. What I take away from this trailer is that Cruella, if that's even her real name, somehow I doubt that a upper class posh family would name their daughter Cruella. Just put that out there. I can stand to be corrected. That's fine. But just it seems that she was kind of on the fringes of sort of family attention, maybe familial love, maybe. And, well, she just kind of decided, to act out. Go to a gala ball, light a Flash paper dress on fire to just make a statement, She does the two-color hair type thing. And just, this... we see that, she... I'm not speechless, because clearly I'm talking, but at the same time, how do you summarize this? How do you even begin to describe... this looks like the origin story for a supervillain, We know that the character is... from the cartoon, we know the character is eccentric. We know the character functions in particular extremes. She doesn't care about making a house coat out of puppies. Okay, we know that she's evil. We know this. But this seems like it's trying to frame exactly the very beginnings of who Cruella is and why she is the way she is. And I think that could be very interesting. A lot of the trailer focuses on crime, big arson. We got some arson, we got some theft. It seems like she broke into maybe the family safe and then filled it with either locusts, grasshoppers, flying cockroaches. I have no idea, but clearly, I don't know who. This seems to be a matron character in there, and she is not having any of this. Oh my goodness! And she's just it seems like her motivation for doing what she's doing is to get back at those closest to her. So we could be seeing something like the origin story, the very beginnings of a deeply troubled person who goes on to do who knows what. Is this going to just be high-level vandalism Is this going to be... well, we see arson. Clearly arson. Like, at some point of what looks to be a church? Don't know how the family deals with that. And maybe some grand larceny, like some major theft, like she's trying to become like a criminal thief, like a career criminal thief. This looks really interesting. And if nothing else, like we know that like from some of the images that have already come out that she has some goons. In the original cartoon, she only had like 2 goons, which didn't seem to be the sharpest spoons in the drawer, you know? Like, but like, I could see this. I could see this in a very odd way, sort of like becoming an origin story for who Cruella is as a criminal. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm intrigued. I'm seeing a pattern here. It's a full trailer. Like, you know, like it gives... The character seems to be very chaotic, so they don't want to give things away, and that seems to be the trend. Like Disney will come out some general premise, but they've been kind of vague on the details recently. As I mentioned with a few of my other like trailer reaction videos, it's like, okay, like we know who our characters are, but we don't quite know the story notes, and we don't quite know the stakes involved, and that's just fine. Because this film will be successful on just pure intrigue. People will want to see this just to see insanity in action, essentially. Like we see Cruella. We see that she has been on the outs with her family, I guess, for some time. And then, you know, we see the beginnings of criminal activity, and who knows where this takes us. It was a nice little... we got thrown a bone here with like, oh, they're Dalmatians at the gala, this like big ball, and it's like, oh yeah, we don't like her. We just don't like her. Like, okay, we get it. Cruella de Vil, 101 Dalmatians. Thank you, Disney. We needed that reminder. Okay, that's fine. All things considered, though, is like this will be successful purely on intrigue, because this character seems to be chaotic, but there's clearly some method to the madness here. So, who knows? Yeah. So, before I become overwhelmingly redundant, I'm interested, looking forward to this, and yeah. Cruella. Oh my goodness. Let's see, you know, like, to paraphrase the Joker, wait till they get a load of her. Thank you very much for joining me here on Movie Ninja. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like and subscribe. And I hope you have a good rest of your day.